You know that feeling, right? You're deep into a movie, you're about to clinch the win in a game, or you're just having a great time with your friends, and then it hits you. That little nudge, that urgent need to go. But you think, nah, I can wait a little longer. We've all done it. So what's actually happening inside your body when you decide to just hold it? Let's get into it. Look, holding it every now and then, it's generally fine. Your body's pretty flexible. But, and this is a big but, if you make it a regular habit, you could be setting yourself up for some pretty nasty problems down the line. We're gonna explore that whole domino effect that starts when you ignore that simple signal from your body and why it's a risk you really don't want to take. All right, so to really get the risks, you gotta understand the system itself. Just think of your urinary system as your body's super efficient plumbing and filtration plant. It's on the job 24/7, keeping you healthy, so knowing the basics is key. So let's follow the journey, right? From a simple sip of water to, well, you know. First, your body takes all the good stuff it needs. Then whatever's left over, waste, extra water, gets sent to your kidneys for filtering. That waste becomes urine, which then travels down these two little tubes, the ureters, and collects in your bladder. And your bladder is basically a stretchy storage balloon. A simple but kind of brilliant system when you think about it. Okay, so you've got this balloon filling up. How does it let you know it's time to find a bathroom? Well, it's a pretty cool signaling system that starts as a gentle nudge and can build into a serious get moving now warning. At about 150 to 200 milliliters, which for context is a little less than a cup of coffee, the walls of your bladder stretch just enough to send the very first signal up to your brain. This is that first, hey, just a heads up, maybe start thinking about a bathroom soon message. It's a gentle, early warning. No big deal yet. But what happens if you ignore that first text? Well, you enter the uncomfortable zone. Once you hit around 400 to 500 milliliters, that pressure becomes a lot harder to ignore. This isn't a gentle nudge anymore. It's a pressing, distracting discomfort. Your body is basically shouting now, okay, I'm serious, find a bathroom, now. And if you push past that, then my friend, you are officially in the danger zone. At about 1,000 milliliters, that's a whole liter, you are seriously pushing your body's limits. At this point, it's not just about being uncomfortable, you are actively putting yourself at risk for some very real health issues. So here's the bottom line, holding it all the time is not harmless. When your bladder is that full, it basically becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, which can lead to painful UTIs. And if you do this habitually, over time, you can actually stretch your bladder out permanently, kind of like an old rubber band. That can cause problems with not emptying all the way. Worst case scenario, urine can actually flow backward into the kidneys, leading to infection and even permanent damage. Yikes. Now, let's talk about the big one, the question you've probably asked yourself when you're stuck in traffic and things are getting desperate. Can your bladder actually, burst? It's time to separate fact from fiction. It really is the ultimate fear, isn't it? When you're stuck in a long meeting or on a road trip with no rest stop in sight. Is it even physically possible for your bladder to rupture just from being too full? And the answer is yes. But, and I can't stress this enough, it is extremely rare. For almost everyone, your body has a built-in failsafe. You'll just lose control and wet yourself, long before a rupture can happen. But in very, very rare cases, a rupture can occur. And when it does, it's a serious medical emergency that needs surgery to fix. Okay, so we've gone through the risks, and some of them sound pretty scary, I know. But the good news is, avoiding all of this is incredibly simple. It really just boils down to one thing, listening to your body. So here's your takeaway to-do list, and honestly, it couldn't be easier. Number one, when you feel that first urge, just go. Seriously, take the break. Your body will thank you. Number two, try not to make holding it a habit. And finally, if you know you're gonna be in a car for a while, just plan ahead. A quick stop every couple of hours makes all the difference. Simple. And hey, here's one last little practical tip you can use every single day. Your body is giving you constant feedback. You just have to know where to look. A quick glance at the color of your urine tells you a whole story. If it's clear or light yellow, you're doing great, you're well hydrated. But if it's starting to look dark yellow or amber, that's just a simple, clear signal that you probably need to drink some more water. When you think about it, this is all about just one thing, paying attention. The urge to pee is one of the most basic, fundamental signals your body sends you. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other signals might we be ignoring every single day? What else is your body trying to tell you?